Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome back. I know I did not get a video out this weekend. That is on me. I played a lot of Geoguessr. I tried to record some duels. I went back to edit the videos. Just wasn't really rocking with them. Didn't feel like they were that entertaining or the gameplay was that good. I still could have got it out, I guess. I think this is Mexico. I still could have got it out, I guess. But I'm sure what you all want to know is, did I stay up in Master 2? I mean, the answer is yes, just barely. I had to play, I think, a total of 64 games last week alone, which is 10%, over 10% of the total duels I've played lifetime, which is a little bit crazy, but we did manage to stay up. My rating is now 829. So we're sitting okay. I did have to play so the league ended at 8 and it was 7:30 and I was like, I gotta check. So I checked my phone, and the person who, because I was in the last promotion or the last safety spot, and the person who was in relegation went above me, so I had to play, and I played one game, got like plus 14 rating, and ended up staying safe. So this might be a highway. The Mexico 44 to Fresnillo. Can we find the Mexico's 44? The 8, the 1, so 14. Looks like there's some reasoning to this. Yeah, that was actually quite okay. So Fresnillo, we're headed northeast to Fresnillo. So Fresnillo is about here. Road does not line up either way there. Maybe back here a little ways. Aha! Maybe here. Unlucky. I was a little higher up. Shout out Brian, got closer than me. That's okay with me. Found the 44, found Fresnillo, and now I think we're going to go straight from Mexico to well, I was going to say Brazil, but I mean, the sun is pretty direct west. Frascos y tapas. I mean, it could be the Mexico again. Salta de las Rosas. Or Argentina. Sorry, the way I said that sounded funny. Argentina. But yeah, so I apologize. It was a long week last week. Long weekend. Not a very refreshing weekend. Not as much as I wish it had been. But Geoguessr's back this week. Just 2 days off. Hope you all had a good weekend. And hopefully this week I can actually win more games and duels than I lose, because last week was I think I played 64 games. I ended up having a little bit over a 50% win rate. I think I won like 34 out of the 64. But for the longest time it was, are those polls? I should probably be paying attention a little more than just chit-chatting. Do we got... I don't know what country we're in. Still. But the polls, I thought Brazil from the blue car, but maybe Argentina has a blue car as well now. This is not an Argentinian road sign, so it might be Chile. I don't know, I'm kind of all over the place here, because the sun is to the west, and I still think we might be in Mexico back-to-back rounds. The plates say anything in particular? He's got a Boca Juniors jersey on, which throws me to Argentina. But you can wear a Boca Juniors jersey anywhere. But maybe we're North Argentina. I mean, it looks like maybe we have some rolling mountains. I know you can't see them in that frame, but looks like maybe we have some mountains off to the west, which would be viable for relatively northern Argentina, but I just have found no information to give me a good guess. I maybe went the wrong way. San Pablo, I mean, I don't think it's Peru. I think it's up here. San Martin. That's my guess. Northern Argentina. Okay, it was Mendoza, so quite a bit south. Oh, I did not mean to click on her there. At least we got the country right, but the points, 2,000 points is not a great region guess there. Very specific pole with very, very sandy. Now let me double check on this pole. Is that a Spanish pole? I think it is. The sun is to our... Or they just keep throwing us in South America. Is this whole daily challenge South America? Because I mean, it looks like a Spanish pole. These look Spanish, you know, these flowers. We've got a dirt trail behind us. Where this could be, I don't actually know. I don't know. I think the specific... There is places where if you know, oh, they have dirt kicked up behind them, it's actually a very helpful meta. I mean, it could be Brazil. The poles look Brazilian. Where at in Brazil, I don't know because of the... I do think it's Brazil with that, oh, I'm trying to use the arrows on the keyboard and I didn't know that. It zooms like that. That's funny. And no license plate, or not license plate, area code. But the soil is so dry. It's so dry. And I think the odds of me finding an area code are probably really slow. Or really slim, sorry. I don't think I'm going to find any information on the pole there. Where in Brazil? Okay, we've gone from the... How does it change just like that? Because that soil looks so different, or that gravel looks so different than it does now. Because now I'm leaning more... I still think it's like Goiás. Goiás, Mato Grosso. I don't see any particular... I don't think those are piranha palms. Area code would actually really benefit me here. I think I do know my Brazilian area codes roughly. I don't know specifically, like, oh, 51 is here, but I know that, oh, Brazil 163. Oh my goodness. I'm looking where I think it could be first. Brazil 163. Okay, see, I mean, at least my region guess was kind of on. Where's the 163 go? I don't see it going. I do think it's Mato Grosso though, didn't I say? So let's go on the 163 and we'll just... Oh my days, the 163 goes all the way up there. See, the red, of the first soil, the dry soil, was leading me northern half of the country. And then we got into the coverage with the red soil. And then I immediately zoom and see the Brazil 163, which I'm going to assume the Brazil 163. Yeah, it's quite long. So we've gotten, what, a Mexico, a Brazil, and an Argentina. And I mean, this is Spanish speaking once again. Viva. But this feels maybe more like the Philippines than it does South America to me. We got some very tile sheet metal roofs. It looks like it says Manila. Manila. So I don't think I'm going to send Manila because I think that's a bait just because we're in the Philippines. It could just very easily be a company that is called Manila or operates out of Manila, you know. But we're definitely going to be in the Philippines. That I'm for sure. Can we get something that gives me a little bit more confirmation that maybe we're in somewhere that's not Manila? I'm sure we could. But I also don't hate just clicking Manila and going next. Because because I do have work today, and I'd like to get this video out, and I don't want to take too much time. It is 8:04. I gotta be in today at 9, I think. I'm not exactly entirely sure what the schedule was going to be this week, but I think it was 9 to 5. Though I like working 8 to 5. Nothing on there, nothing on there. You know, we saw something that said Manila. Like I said, it does not have to be Manila. We're going to go a little outside of Manila, maybe further north. And it's, so Brian has found something. I've been dropped in Surigao multiple times, and if I had saw something that said Surigao, you know, I would have known where I was, because now I've learned where Surigao is, but enough to recognize it? Nope, I can't recognize it. I gave up. This feels Portuguese, Italian, that roof, maybe Spanish. Voix privy sans issue. I mean, that feels French to me. Excuse me for the yawn. I'm gonna sneeze as well. Like I said, I do have to get to work, so this video is probably gonna be completely uncut, unedited, and you'll just have to deal with the sneezes, but at least I forewarned you. Those were French polls. This says Voix privy. Where would we be in France, you know, because I want to start getting ready for work. Excuse me once again for the sneeze. I'm gonna go close to the Spain border. Down in here, Saint John Pied de Port. Saint John Pied in the Port. And it was the other mountains. It was the eastern mountains, but it was southern France. What is this little sliver here? Monaco. So we're very close to Monaco there. So not the best round for me. Probably 14,000. Yeah. All right. Well, either way, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully every day this week is going to have a video. Sorry about Saturday, Sunday. But new day, new week, new life. Let's go. See you on the next one.